It's about 9:30 in the morning, and it's already about 90 degrees out here. YouTube, what it do? This your man, G. Lewis. I'm here in Jackson, Mississippi, about to go into the Civil Rights Museum. You guys come along with me.
In 2000, State Senator John Horn began working to fund a state civil rights museum. Securing public and private funding took 11 years of discussions and efforts. In April 2011, the museum received $20 million from the Mississippi legislature, with Governor Haley Barbour supporting the funding. The museum finally opened on December 9, 2017. The exhibits include old 16mm films, records from the Mississippi State Sovereignty Commission, which spied on and created strategies against those fighting for racial equality, and an extensive collection of newspaper articles. Hiram Revels. Born free in North Carolina, Hiram Revels committed his life to education, church, and community. During the Civil War, Revels organized 2 black regiments in Maryland and founded a freedmen's school in St. Louis. An ordained minister, Revels followed the Union Army to Jackson, where he lectured and organized black churches and schools. Moving to Vicksburg in 1864, he served as chaplain of a black regiment and minister of the Bethel AME Church. He also assisted the provost marshal of the Freedmen's Bureau. In 1866, Revels became pastor at Zion Chapel AME Church in Natchez. There, he was appointed alderman before winning a seat in the state senate in 1869. A year later, his colleagues elected him as the first African-American U.S. senator. White Mississippians feared the voting power of black freedmen. Because white planters had depended on the enslaved to work their cotton fields before the Civil War, black Mississippians outnumbered whites by a large margin after the war. Black populations were largest in the cotton-growing counties up and down the Mississippi River. In 1867, Mississippi's black registered voters, 60,167, far exceeded white voters, 46,636. A year later, black registered voters easily outpaced white voters. The voting age population counted only men 21 years old and older.
Parchman Penitentiary was infamous for the treatment of blacks after Reconstruction.
After the Reconstruction era, 9 southern states adopted vagrancy laws. The vagrancy laws were an extension of the black codes, of which the government of Mississippi was the chief architect. The vagrancy laws essentially made it a criminal offense not to work and were applied selectively to blacks. The law allowed for the hiring of county prisoners to plantation owners and private companies. The prisoners were forced to work for free or very little pay. All blacks and mixed races over 18 had to show proof of employment at the beginning of every year. Those who could not provide evidence of a job were convicted.
Get on out of here if you know what's good for you.
Everything is set up to prevent black people from registering to vote. They do it economically, they do it physically, and it's not just the Klan, it's everybody.
This concludes part 1 of my tour of the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum, located in Jackson, Mississippi. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, sharing it, and leaving a comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you are ever in the Jackson, Mississippi area, go tour the museum. It's a beautiful museum, and you will not be disappointed. I'm G. Lewis. Until my next video, God bless.